I'm an international student from Taiwan, class of 2017, and then I studied at MA1 program. I was working as a pediatric occupational therapist back home in Taiwan. And then I already learned about sensory integration while I was at school. So USC is definitely like the origin, like the birthplace of sensory integration. So I really wanted to come overseas to learn more about it. So that's actually the reason why I came here. And to me, at then, USC seems like a very rich program because it provides different the electives, like the program, like the classes, the courses that I can choose. And then also it seems like a very supporting program because there are a lot of resources. So that's the reason why I chose to come here. For me in Taiwan, living expenses like the rent or the cost of eating out is definitely different. It's definitely cheaper than here. So financially wise, you need to know like how's the living expense is like here. And then, but in terms of financial aids, I think it'll probably be the same, like getting loans. For me, my parents definitely helped a lot, but also on the other hand, I also had loans to pay. So I would say parents and then loans, they helped me out with the tuition. And then I would also recommend applying for like a student worker job. I work as a student worker while I was studying here. That would definitely help out because as an international student, I was not allowed to work off campus. So working as a student worker, it definitely helped with some having some income. I think there's also like other programs or projects that like the international association would help out with. So they would provide some opportunities for like scholarships and then informations of like getting financial aids. So we just need to do a lot of researches. So after graduation and then, but of the fact of having the loans, saving will definitely be my priority. So after I started to work, every time when I receive my payment, I would save at least 1/3 when I first get my payment. So I would save first and then I will spend. So I would definitely keep track on what I'm spending on, and then so by like keeping track of my expense, I would have an idea of like how much I would spend monthly, and then kind of like see if I can cut down a little bit here, cut down a little bit there, and save up from there. I use some apps that will definitely help. Before I would just write it down on my notebooks, but now since there are a lot of options, I would just download whichever is has the best reviews, and then I'll use them. You really need to think twice about it because it's not like an easy number. So but I would say it's worth it, and then I would recommend them to come here just because it's very diverse here. You could learn a lot of different experience. So the experience when I was studying here, I met a lot of great people, learned a lot of OT and many different perspectives. So in terms of experience, I would say it's like priceless. And then also to learn more about sensory integration was my my original drive of coming here. So USC definitely have that specialty there. So I'm really happy about like what I learned here, and then the experience of interacting with faculties, learning about the researches that are conducted here, what's going on here. So that was fun. Because the program is like so rich, and then I learned a lot, so I would say it gives me confidence to go out and then help out my patients, to just practice as an OT. I would say USC prepared me to be really confident and then happy to be an OT.